Okay, so I'm here in Raleigh, North Carolina, and behind me, you can see it says 709 on the door. This is where my mom was born. It's actually a basement apartment, which is just like you walk down and kind of go around. You can see the walkway right there, and it's a half a mile from the hotel where I'm speaking at today. And as I was walking here, it caused me to just reflect a little bit, and I thought, you just never know what legacy you're leaving until you leave it. You know what I mean? I mean, who would have thought that my grandma and grandpa, the only grandparents I ever really met and knew, lived here in the basement, and it's where my mom was born. And I certainly can't imagine that they would have envisioned that their grandson might be, maybe mom, that her son would be speaking for a company he started that has now impacted thousands of lives and had a net positive effect on the economy by hundreds of millions of dollars. I don't imagine that mom would have thought I would be here sitting. She might have played right here on these steps. I don't know. You know, I could just think about and visualize my grandma and grandpa taking baby Sharon just down, walking down to the store or something like that. And it's just a humbling experience to be here. You just never quite know what's going to happen, where the world's going to take you. And, I'm also just thinking about, it's an office now. It's not even a home, it's an office. And it's just incredible. I haven't even been able to all the way gather my thoughts other than to think, where you live right now, where you raise your kids, will they go back to where you raised them? Your grandkids, will they want to go back and see the home where their parent was raised as a child? Doesn't that come down to legacy? Isn't that what it's about? My mom and dad have given me everything, and it's an honor for me to come and be here. Mom and dad have made it possible for me to go on and go to school and go to college and become an entrepreneur. And they've been so unbelievably inspiring to me and so supportive of becoming an entrepreneur and doing something different so that I could leave a legacy for my kids and for my grandkids. And so I guess the question, sitting here on the steps of the home where my mother was born and where my grandparents lived in Raleigh, North Carolina, the question is, what's the legacy that you're currently leaving right now? Are you doing things every day that will create things that your kids will be proud of? Are you the kind of individual and the parent that loves enough, that cares enough, that expresses enough gratitude that those children and those grandchildren will want to come back to where you were born, to where you were raised? I hope so. I hope that my kids will journey back to our home in Orem, Utah someday and go, this is where mommy and daddy raised us. This is where we were taught to love God. This is where we were taught that Jesus is the Christ. This is where we were taught that we're the only ones that can be accountable for our results in life. This is where we were taught that we're the ones that can dictate our future, both financial, emotional, relationship. We're the only ones that can do that. I hope that my kids journey back and they say, this was a home of love. This was a home of peace. This was a home of empowerment. I know sitting here, I'm filled with that gratitude. That my grandparents cared enough about my mom and then me to leave a legacy of love and to leave a legacy of gratitude, to leave a legacy of service, to leave an example for how to be a human being. So my friends, what's the example you are leaving on how to be a human being? Remember, gratitude fuels life, gratitude fuels business, gratitude fuels you. And today, I'm thankful for the gratitude that I feel right here at 709 West Jones Street in Raleigh, North Carolina, where in a way, my life also began. All right, everybody. This has been Kevin Clayson. I appreciate you. Much love and gratitude. And for my kids or grandkids that will watch this, this is a piece of our history. Thank you. Bye. Peace.